With Director of Rugby Steve Diamond at Kingston Park looking forward to Saturday's 5:30 kick-off against Leicester. Diamond's no wins from 2 so far, but signs of progress, and it doesn't feel like panic setting in.
Well, certainly no panic, Smithy, but performance is good, but, better. But we've had a quick chat this morning about, we're here for one reason, it's to win rugby matches. And we're not here to make the numbers up. That's been a slogan we've used over the summer. But equally, we're not a nearly team, and at the minute we appear to be a nearly team. If only we would have done this better. So trying to get the side to believe in itself is a continual process, and I think we're well on the way to that.
What positive signs have you seen so far that give you that belief that you're on the right course?
Well, I think the positive signs, we set some characteristics that we want to be judged by in the summer, and those were resilient, ruthless, hard-working, and I think hard-working definitely, resilient definitely. Ruthless, we haven't been ruthless. There's been some opportunities in games where we've not took those opportunities, and I think, the skill of coaching is to get them to talk through it themselves and how they would see it differently another time. And that's what we're on at the minute. We're creating opportunities, but we're not being ruthless with them, and that's the next step for us to get from, let's say, an 80% team to a 90% team.
And you're always looking for little boosts as a coach. This week we've got the return of Pedro Rubiolo from Argentina duty. It seems like he's come back in, he's keen to get involved, obviously not asking you to give away your selection, but how pleasing is it to see that attitude from him? Well,
as you know, Smithy, you sit in selection every week, he's going to be involved. In some description, he's a very good player, he's keen to play, and when you're playing a side like Leicester who are very good at the maul, it'd always be good to have him in the team.
It's a 5:30 kick-off on Saturday. It's a bit of a different one for us, a new TV slot, but for people wanting a Saturday night out in Newcastle, it'll be a great warm-up for the weekend. I guess you'd urge people to come down and lube up the vocal cords.
Yeah, I think people can get all their Saturday kids stuff done, get the shopping done at the Metro Centre and all that malarkey, but it'd be good if people have got some spare time to come down. It's a good time, I think. It's a great time to play and support the club, and many thanks to the continued support from the supporter base and the sponsors. It
feels like there's a milestone every week these days. Last week we had Sam Stewart's 100th game. I guess another reason for fans to come down. We've got Callum Chick playing as 150. What have you made of him so far during your time here?
Callum Chick is, if he isn't already, he's a Newcastle legend. He plays every game, plays through thick and thin. He's a brilliant asset to the club, and I've been thoroughly impressed with him from day one.
We don't talk too much about the opposition, but Leicester this weekend, what have you seen from them so far, and what do you expect on the weekend?
Well, Leicester, as always, they've now got themselves a world-class coach, which a club of their magnitude should always have, I think. I don't think he'll move the acorn too far from the oak tree. He'll stick to what they've always been good at, which is that close quarter play. They'll be good defensively, and they'll use the boot a lot. So we're expecting a torrid time, really. We've got to see if we can improve from our performances of the last 2 weeks, which have been improving. And we need another brisk, abrasive training session to get us in the mood for it.
Getting that first win, what effect do you think that could have on this group of players?
Well, I think I wouldn't say settle the nerves, because we're not in that disposition at the moment, but what it would do, it'd just build the confidence. And there's lots of talk about how you do things in sport, but team spirit is built on winning games, let's be honest. It's difficult to keep the pecker up when you lose every week, and one of the reasons I like being involved at Newcastle is the resilience that the players and the club and the supporter base have shown through a few torrid years of bumbling around at the bottom, and I know we're there at the moment, but I see the green shoots of hope in our performances.
Dimes, thanks as always for your time.